The February Stealth Camping Alliance Challenge is all about memories. Thanks to Kathy Loves Camping. Memories. What kind of camping memories? So I sent a list to my husband with 3 different places on it. I think we're going to go to Canada. My mom is from Pennsylvania, and I love Pennsylvania. My dad is from Canada, and I love Canada. My dad was born in St. Stephen, New Brunswick, and the more I thought about it, the more I thought, I'm able-bodied. I can drive, and I love me a good road trip. So let's go for broke and go to Canada and go to the place that I used to spend summers as a kid. Camping, fishing, swimming, boating on Lake Utopia. So Canada it is. We've been making like a beeline, heading for the borderline, going for broke, listening to bass gags. Always makes me think of my Uncle Pete. One day he picked me up in a sky blue convertible, and he had bass gags on his 8-track player, and we listened to Lido Shuffle. But no one needs to know right now. Keep on the sunny side. We both know we ain't kids no more. Don't be afraid to come dancing. Will you still love me tomorrow? Yes. I'd rather spend my whole life without you. Brought me from the darkness into glorious light. All right, I didn't get detained at the border. Welcome to St. Stephen, Canada's chocolate town. I'm gonna have to get me some chocolate. It's my daddy's hometown. Okay, so now that I'm in St. Stephen, New Brunswick, Canada, my dad gave me a task. He wants me to bring home some dulse. If you don't know what dulse is, it is dried seaweed, and it's a snack. It's definitely an acquired taste for some people, but my dad loves it. I grew up loving it. So I'm going to see if I can find my dad some Canadian dulse, because he hasn't had any in a while. So I've driven to Lake George, New Brunswick, which is where Lake Utopia is, trying to see if I can get Lake Utopia to take a look at it. It has been subdivided and is now private property, but I'm at a boat launch and I'm just trying to see how close I can get to it. The roads are a little snowy, but that's why I rented a car with all-wheel drive. So it was a beautiful drive out here. It is really, really beautiful here. So let me see how close I can get to Lake Utopia. Here we are. This is Lake Utopia. Oh, the memories. My brother and my sister and I swimming. My mom used to tell my sister and I to wash our hair, so we'd take a bottle of shampoo down to the lake. And that's how we washed our hair. I wouldn't do that today, but we didn't know back then. Learned how to row a boat, my cousin. We used to have clam bakes. My great uncle was a lobster fisherman in Back Bay, which we're not too far from. And I was pretty spoiled with stuff like clams and shrimp and lobster from a pretty young age. What great memories I have of this place. It's a beautiful lake, even in February, in some beautiful country. Beautiful. I still haven't found any dulse. But I can't be in Anada and not stop at Anadian Tire. Come on. Didn't film myself having dinner, but I'm just leaving the restaurant. It's called Como's, I think. Best seafood around. All right. Okay. And the waitress gave me a tip on where I might find dulse. So I got to go to the gas station down the street. Last time my great aunt, Ellen, who's the one that used to bring us to this restaurant, she passed in 2016. She would put on a spread for you for breakfast that was like an 8-course dinner. Well, anyways, she used to get dulse for my dad, and she used to have to go to Grand Manan Island, but I think you have to take a ferry to get there, and it's kind of late, so I'm not going to do that. And I don't know that I'm going to be around very long tomorrow. I'm going to try the gas station down the street. If that doesn't work, then I'll try in the morning. I think I have a place I can sleep. There is a hospital not too far from here that is closed. I just got to be kind of stealthy. I think I'll be all right. Maybe I can go behind there. Whatever. Let's go see if we can find some dulse. Swing and a miss. Struck out. I guess dulse in the wintertime is not a thing here in New Brunswick. My great aunt Ellen told me the last time she got dulse from my dad, she made it sound like it was a drug deal going down, and let me tell you, very similar. Very, very similar. Let's go check out this hospital parking lot. I'm just going to back up the car a little bit and park here, and I think I'll be good. It's been a long day, and I'm pretty tired. Parking lot itself is a little well lit, so I don't know. There's a residence across the street, it looks like, but I don't, whatever. A couple of cars around. I doubt anybody's going to be policing or patrolling this area. Oh man, this place is shantied up. I don't even care. It is shantied up for sure, but whatever. It has been a long day. It's been a great day, full of lots of memories, but this Kia Sportage is not my minivan and does not have the room that my van has, so hopefully I won't get any knocks on the window. It's supposed to be pretty chilly tonight, so I've got my Govee that's going to tell me how cold it gets in the car. Here's the bed. Actually, that's the foot end of the bed, and as you can see, I used my Thermarest closed-cell foam pad to block off the rear hatch window. Got my raincoat covering one window, my rain kilt covering the other one, and for the front windshield, I've got a Mets blanket draped over the front seats, so Nobody can see me. They can probably see my front seats, but I'm so tired I don't even care. So, good night, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's a little after 8, and I slept okay. It feels like it's not too bad. Temperatures are definitely going to drop today, and it's going to be much colder tonight. So it's time for me to get up. It's time for me to take down Shantytown, USA, and get some coffee, definitely. And the GoV says it's 28 degrees here in the car, and that's about the lowest that it's gotten to, so not bad. I've been toasty warm under my quilt. Okay, I got cleaned up a little bit, changed my clothes, and I'm gonna get on the road. I want to make a couple more stops. I told my dad I'd take a picture of his waterfall and mill place that he used to go swim in, so I'm gonna do that, and then I've got to hit the road and drive back home. So another Canadian thing, stopping at Tim Hortons for breakfast today. Hello. Yeah, that's ice in my in my Gatorade. So I tried to take a drink this morning and I got a mouthful of ice. It'll thaw out. I asked for coffee with flavoring, and she asked what flavor I wanted, and I said French vanilla, and she said we only have vanilla. And I'm like, why do we have French vanilla flavoring in the United States, but up here in Canada, you know, where a lot of people speak French, they don't have French vanilla flavoring. Got me a farmer's breakfast wrap, and it's got tater tots in it, some kind of crunchy potatoes, and I never even thought of that. I feel like now when I make breakfast burritos, I'm gonna have to up my game. There it is, my dad's beloved falls and mill. He said when he was a kid he used to go swimming here. Isn't it beautiful? Beautiful area. But I guess it's time for me to head home. I want to thank Kathy Loves Camping for this challenge. February memories. Definitely have some great memories here in Canada for me and for my dad. I want to shout out Daniel at Hammock Mountain, and I want to shout out BJ's Misadventures. Hello. Home to Connecticut. Just had a little mini getaway.
By yourself?
Yep.
How long were you there for?
Just one day. Got here yesterday.
What do you do for work?
I am an administrator at a church.
There today?
No. Well, I just got detained at the U.S. border for 40 minutes while they asked a bunch of questions, wondering why someone would drive 7.5 hours just to spend a day and a half in Canada. So I do have to include this because when I told them why, they said, oh, so you came here as a way to just make memories. And they did use the term memories. And I agreed and said, yeah, it's all about the memories. So thanks again, Kathy Loves Camping. last stop of the day. I am at Hampton Beach in New Hampshire. Came here over 20 years ago with my kids. Haven't been here since 2001, I think. But I definitely have some, at least pictures of my kids here. We took a camping trip, camped at Greenfield State Park in New Hampshire. Spent a day here at Hampton Beach in New Hampshire, and then camped a night in Maine. But I figured I had to at least come here to this beautiful beach. Brings back a lot of good memories from our trip. And that's going to do it for me. Thanks again to Kathy Loves Camping for the February Memories Challenge. I feel like this weekend's been a Dagwood sandwich. I don't know how much more I could have fit into the past 48 hours, but I had fun, made a lot of new memories, and remembered a lot of older memories. So thanks again.